is dead.
The boy's mother is dead. The boy's
Boy's mother is
father
dead.
is soon to follow. Alright, so do you remember where we left off?
Yeah, we put Fenrir's soul into Garm's body.
Yes, and I believe we did something else.
I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, we saved Freyr. He was being held captive by Heimdall.
Oh yeah, we killed Heimdall.
Yeah, we killed Heimdall. Heimdall's dead, people. Beaches. Yeah, Heimdall's dead. His neck is snapped, and Kratos is very not happy about it.
He didn't want. To be fair, he did give Heimdall several chances to not.
Oh yeah, there was like plenty of warning.
Like way, way, way more than he would have given in like the first game, if it was.
Absolutely. Um, so do you want to start with this?
Oh yeah, I guess I don't know what that is,
This is a
but
side
sure.
quest that leads to a completely separate optional area.
Oh yeah, you said that you really want to do it, but know that you wouldn't be able to do all of it or something.
It's huge. It's absolutely huge. It's like an entire world in and of itself. You know
Uh,
what? Since I'm not sure how far we are in the main quest line. Here's what we'll do. We'll see where we are in the main quest line, finish it, and then we'll head back there.
when we finish it, we should head back to Mario RPG.
Oh no, we have Valhalla to do still.
All right.
So many things to do, so many places to see.
So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with
Taking the back street. Oh, the Crucible. We got like a challenge mode if we want. Let's make guard. Let's go back to Sindri's house. So one thing I do like about the addition of the Dropmere Spear, outside of being my new favorite weapon of all time, is that it's a ring, so it doesn't show up on his model. The ring shows up on the model I made, but the spear doesn't, so it doesn't take up important viewing space.
Hmm, neat.
Yeah, you got your swords, you got your axe, you got the spear.
Yeah, and because Kratos is wearing the ring.
Yep, Kratos is wearing the ring. I never understood the use of this. I think it's like some sort of projectile grabber. Game's taking a while to load. Did I walk right past the door? I walked right
No,
past the door.
how?
You must have just loaded behind me. That's a little funny, I'm not gonna lie.
It was one of his other aspects that goaded you.
Yeah.
This one has a strong personality. Good thing I've got experience with those.
I love Pro CD.
Oh, he's great. He's like perfect.
Yeah. So, big news happened over the week in the Tetris scene.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, back. The heroes of the
You
hour.
want to tell that?
I'll wait till the talking is done.
We got a cutscene.
Oh. So, someone beat Tetris.
Yes,
Like,
do tell.
actually, so someone actually beat Tetris, got to the kill screen, the point at which the code starts reading the RAM and causes the game to become unplayable from that point forward. Like literally unplayable. It was uh it froze.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so a 13-year-old kid managed to finally achieve that, which was thought to be impossible. The only reason a tool assisted a TAS was able to do it was because a TAS didn't need to see things like colors, and in order to get to that, you had to get past the phase called charcoal. Because after a while, the colors of the blocks start to glitch out. There are two very notable palettes, glitched palettes. One is called dim, in which all the colors are pretty dim and it's hard to see, and the other is called charcoal, where it is where two of the tetrominoes are mostly black and very, very difficult to see. Um, but a 13-year-old kid was able, named Blue Scooty, was able to reach the kill screen. He messed up the first time when he acted, because there are multiple ways to achieve the kill screen once you get past around a level 150. But and he messed up the first time by accidentally clearing 3 lines instead of one.
Mm.
Um, which resulted in the kill screen not activating for that particular level. And then he managed to clutch out because it when he cleared if he cleared 1 line, it would have been a 100% kill screen chance. But later on, he continued the run and clutched out, getting the kill screen on a 75% kill screen chance. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
You ready for a cutscene?
So, uh, well, I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
Uh, Now, in a couple weeks, I'm gonna be able to actually see him play live at a tournament here in Texas,
Oh, that'll be fun.
along along with all the other like high-profile Tetris players. I'm gonna watch the tournament
Oh, now you can watch the cutscene. This is how I love to start streams.
cutscenes.
Yeah.
How? In all the 9 realms, did you manage to kill Heimdall? I knew our spear would do the trick. Well, happy Ragnarok, everybody!
I love his ambivalence.
Is it true? Heimdall's dead. I can't believe it. There's no stopping it now. Odin swore peace only so long as you spilled no more Aesir blood.
I refuse that deal.
Yet he honored it. And now,
But what? You and I
To
know
be
from
fair,
everyone that Odin
Heimdall
has
broke the
never-
promise.
We have the advantage now. It's time to
In
take
what
it
way?
down.
He didn't kill boy.
none of you understand what.
No, but he tried to kill. He was planning on killing Boy and tried to kill Kratos.
Fair enough. I love that he's pouring like ale.
Whatever knowledge it unlocks, that's what Odin wants more than anything. If I go back to Asgard,
Go
I can
back.
use it.
Go back.
Look, if I can finish what I started, awaken the mask, get answers, maybe that's our way out of this. But I gotta go soon, before they figure out what's happening.
Travis, you are home. Do not ask me to put you at risk again.
He's at risk where he stands, Kratos. We all are.
Anything we do or don't do is dangerous right now. But Odin needs me. He trusts me. I'll be safe there.
Oof.
From a tactical perspective, am I wrong?
I don't much like it, but it is our best play. Dividing Odin's focus would buy us time.
and give us a pair of eyes in the enemy's inner sanctum.
But if there is truly a source of infinite knowledge, you can't let Odin have it.
Aye.
Oof.
Unless he has what he needs from you.
And I lose my leverage. I get it. I'll be smart. Father, I can do this.
Trust.
Me too.
I love this. It's trust.
Mm-hmm.
Kratos at the beginning of the game would have said no.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love them in the background just raising the cups.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
I do too.
Kratos doesn't like it, but he is going to trust Boy.
I love that in the background.
Mermir.
Mirmir's like, yes, I too helped kill Heimdall. I clubbed him with my head horns.
And hey, if we make it out of this, I want you to take my head and beat your father to death with it.
A hammer?
What is that from? What is that from? What is that from?
Team 4-Star.
Oh,
Android
yes.
16.
You ever need a way out of a bad situation? Throw this down hard and say wergi. One use only.
Wergy.
Huh.
Thanks.
Quick warp.
Yep.
Hope I don't need it.
Me too.
That'll be useful.
Yeah, I wonder if you're gonna need that.
Potentially.
Probably.
I love Sindri. Sindri and Brock are
Oh,
just so great. They do nothing but help you.
Waiting in the cabin.
I love Brock's complete, like,
Anything else I should know about Odin?
revelry during Ragnarok.
Like if I
Brock sees through all this shit, you know?
Oh, yeah.
God. Well, nah,
He's
hey,
died. He knows that. He knows what's
sorry,
up.
Mayor. You can't do your accent.
I wonder if that was ad-libbed or not.
Could be.
Probably.
Here we go.
I do
Oh,
love
the-
the cabin in the woods is like
Fighting.
just a routine part of the story, you know?
Oh, can you say hi to the dogs?
Oh, shoot, no, I forgot. No.
How could you? Oh, wait, Fenrir.
Oh, yeah. Big boy is here.
We told him to go home.
Ben? You made it back.
Big puppy!
He's a puppy.
He's
I love big dogs that still think they're small dogs.
Yes, he is.
Your wolf?
Yeah,
Stop doing that.
It's Angraboda.
I know.
Sort of looked like you were having a moment. I can go.
No. Sorry. This is Fenrir. It's okay, Ben. She's,
I love the details on his fur. The
Oh,
mark
yeah.
on his eye, the silly little fangs.
I'm glad you found a place for his soul.
Me too.
Oh, and his big old doughy dog eyes.
I love giant fucking wolves.
Loki? This is my marble.
And where are you heading off to?
Back to Asgard. Hey, I'm actually using him.
Uh-huh.
Angraboda, look. Once I see this through, I'm gonna know everything. How to save my father, how to stop Ragnarok, and maybe, hopefully, how to bring our people back.
Loki, those are all very noble intentions. But he's Odin.
You have faith in me, right?
Of course I do.
I love the drama going on
Just
here.
hope the story you're writing
Oh,
about
yeah.
yourself is the one that you truly want.
Sorry, folks, for all the cutscene heaviness. I swear we'll get back to being funny.
I'll take good care.
Wait, when were we ever funny?
5 seconds ago when I said we were. The joke was that we aren't.
Well, wasn't a very good joke then.
Comedy is subjective, and I thought I was very funny. All right, let's do this. Just got a bird sitting on like a table.
Okay.
I love that he's got like bird teleporting, you know?
Oh yeah.
All right. I just gotta help Odin complete the mask, but also make sure he doesn't get any answers from it. Easy, right? It's probably in his study.
Oh, they're probably gonna be pissed about Heimdall being dead.
Just because someone isn't here to defend themselves doesn't mean they're guilty. What kind of messed up logic? Heimdall's dead.
Well, they are very pissed.
Yeah.
I wonder where they're attacking
What's
from. I'm
in the
not seeing
wardrobe?
them. Oh, that's where I can swap out my weapons.
Oh. They're probably at the end of the hall.
Okay. And it does nothing. Harness it.
I love that they're just all stop talking.
Nope. Yep.
They know. They've heard the rumor. The rumor come out. Is Loki gay?
Of course.
Heimdall's dead. Happen to know something about that? Anything?
Well, I mean, everyone hated him.
Sure. But have you seen anything? Something noteworthy?
I mean, he did sock through pretty hard while we were out. Maybe someone found out? Got even? I don't know.
Nobody can
Is it
get
suggesting
even.
Heimdall had something to do with this?
Thor
I
could.
don't know. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have to ask.
I love his hat, by the way.
Had anything to do with
Oh
it.
yeah.
I'm glad you're back.
So, I figured out what went wrong. I mistranslated a word here.
Did you know?
I thought it said beyond the cry of cold breath, but it actually reads the cry of first breath.
Well, that's somewhere else entirely. I know where that is.
It's funny. It should have been a bit obvious, considering we went to Muspelheim originally.
Take the bird.
What's the counterpart of that?
Going to Niflheim.
Niflheim.
Niflheim, yep. And
Oh,
I
your
got
sword
Ingrid
is
back.
angry. I feel like the sword is gonna stab you at some point.
Hey, Ingrid. You wouldn't
Gosh,
happen
that
to
would
know a
suck.
story?
Seen Helsing. I know how it plays out.
The sword stabs you in Helsing?
Now, in Helsing, his guns are given to him by someone who's going to betray him in the end, and so when he tries to pull the guns on the same character, they blow up in his hands.
Hmm.
But also he's Alucard, so he like recovers pretty
Our father
quickly.
fair enough.
supposed to head to Niflheim with your dad. I haven't seen him around, and I was wondering if you had any idea where he could be.
He wasn't with grandfather?
No.
I think I know where he might be. Follow me.
Oh, this is fun.
Also wanted to talk to you about Heimdall.
Don't. Not here.
You're right. Later.
Oh, is she gonna take the credit for it?
Who knows?
I hope so.
Killing Heimdall? Probably. She definitely could. It'd be a lot of fame, you know, but it'd also be bad business.
Back in Helheim, I told you I'd help your mom understand how much becoming a Valkyrie meant to you. I wanted to, let you know that I meant it.
You didn't. And you're still alive?
I haven't yet, but I will. As soon as I come back.
There'll be plenty of time to get under her skin later. Thanks, Loki.
All right, where are we heading now? Want to take a random guess what this is?
Weapons aren't allowed inside. We'll have to check them.
Valhalla?
Just do it. Come on. This way.
It's a bar.
Oh, hell yeah.
Come on. They're not gonna let you in otherwise.
Wait, what about his dagger?
Look around. He'll be here.
Good point. Move out of the way. I love they have two different approaches.
Thrud, I'm...
It's fine.
Thor is drinking again.
Thor. Seems like it might be a bad time, so... If you need a moment, I totally understand. No rush, but...
Right where I thought you'd be.
Oh, I like that he didn't even notice Atreus.
You shouldn't have brought her here.
What are you doing?
Relaxing.
Did I say no rush? I meant we should get going, right? We don't want to keep the Allfather...
Quiet!
Ooh.
Ooh,
You should get going.
the bar went silent.
Excellent camera posing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do this.
God, I love her hair.
It's already done. Let it be known, the God of Thunder is good for two things. Killing giants and pissing me.
Oh,
Any man
sliding back down that bad slope.
who
Oh,
greets
yeah.
Mjolnir with its face.
He allowed to keep his sword or his weapon.
Are you gonna tell Thor no?
This isn't you.
Yes.
What do you think he's gonna do? Hang it up like they do in the Marvel movies?
Please, just...
Yeah.
Said, quiet.
If I ran a tavern, no one would be exempt from the no weapons rule.
Including Thor, I see.
Yeah, including gods.
Including the god who
Oh, come on! No, no, no!
definitely would start a bar fight regardless of Hammer.
That's enough!
Yeah. I'm not opposed to bar fights.
Oh,
Oh, your sword's bringing you weapons.
well,
I love bar brawls. Punch him in the face. Oh.
oh shoot.
Oh, shit. Oh, Odin's gonna be pissed.
Don't worry, he probably
At Thor.
anticipated this. By the way, they remove
Ooh,
your
I
arrows,
love
so
that.
you have to beat everything up with the melee combat.
I do love floating swords.
Oh, Ingrid is
My
just
fa-
great.
My favorite is in Castlevania, the Netflix Castlevania,
Oh.
Alucard's sword.
Absolutely a top 10 sword.
I like it whenever like the person who has a floating sword is able to like stand on it while it floats.
Always a top-notch thing.
It's such a power move, especially when it's a thin sword.
Absolutely. I think like even when it's like not even like a floating sword, even if somebody's just standing on a weapon, that's always pretty cool.
Oh yeah. In Ocarina of Time, when you fight Dark Link, you can if you do a forward stab, he'll jump onto your sword and then smack you in the face.
Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah, it's one of the most annoying moves ever, and that's why nobody fights him with the sword. Everyone just uses either Megaton Hammer or Din's Fire.
Fair enough.
Ironically, though, crouch stabbing is very effective
Oh, I
in
like
my
just eyeing
experience.
him down. I know that was an AI glitch, but she was just eyeing him down for like a frame or two. That's funny. Oh, I love that Mjolnir is just drunkenly flailing about, and that's how it's breaking stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Thor's coming up in the background.
Yeah. I like that Thor is able to take out 3
Oh.
guys in the time it takes us to take out 1.
Oh, I love that. He just
That is also a really good gag that I like. Whenever like someone in the background takes care of far more like multiple people while the person being focused on only takes on 1.
they
In
do that in Avatar, don't they?
I know. Yes. Well, it's with fire. Sokka in the meteor. The episode with the meteor and the sword training. The meteor crashes. The benders like take care of most of it, while Sokka is only able to handle like 1 flame poof. And that contributes to his feelings of inadequacy that lead him to learn sword fighting. That was a good episode.
Oh. I do like that Ingrid and Thor's hammer are fighting. I'm always fond of 2 flying weapons fighting each other, especially Crash Bandicoot. In the 3rd Crash Bandicoot game, there's like a boss fight where you're mostly just dodging the 2 masks of power
Oh
being
yeah,
lifted out
yeah.
of each other.
That's against Crush.
No,
right?
that's against Cortex. Ooh. It's the 3rd game. The 4th game is Crunch.
The 4th game's final boss has.
Hmm.
Grab his arms. Let's get him out of here.
He drank himself silly.
He's gonna be pissing ale. Or mead, or whatever
Pissing
the fuck he
mead.
said. Pissing mead.
I'm sorry you had to see him like this.
No, it's fine. Really.
I used to sell liquor, and one of the things we always had to deal with was like mead, because we had an entire shelf just for mead. Because at one point it was really popular, and then it became unpopular like a year later.
It's not that far.
So we just sort of delegated all of our old mead stock to like just one little like island. And people would come in all the time and be like, "Oh, you guys got mead?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's on that little island." And they're like, "Oh." Then they'd either buy something or leave. Like everybody's kind of expecting like a bigger selection, you know?
Yeah.
Thor?
I love how he's completely out of it.
Yeah.
You are going to Niflheim with Loki. Allfather's orders. You have to get up.
I know you're disappointed.
Disappointed? No. That was a glorious fight. You can't even say you're sorry this time, can you? It's what's one more broken promise.
I love how realistically they show this. It'd be so
Oh,
easy to
yeah.
cheap out.
Treat you like crap. You were struggling. I get it.
I like that he can't even
But
bring
you
himself
have
to
this
look at her.
He's looking everywhere else. That's the best part.
Mm-hmm. God, the mocap on this is amazing.
Oh, the mocapping in this game is amazing. Just absolute general.
We're here for you. Mom and I are here for you. Even when you weren't here. We love you. You know that. I just thought this was behind us. Yeah, you fucked up.
I like that she doesn't sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, as they say, oh, favorite gag.
Yeah.
Because
I love that
sometimes
gag in Marvel as well. Just call him Mjolnir and
stuff
it
breaks.
yeah.
I am very fond of the gag. No, I'm very fond of that gag. Mental thought. The only way to get up sometimes is to reach rock bottom.
Yeah, once you reach rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up.
Yeah. You can either sit there and wallow for yourself, or you can do something about it.
You can start climbing.
And it's not an easy task. You can fall back down. Happens
Oh,
all the
absolutely.
time. The journey to being a better person is not a slope. It's a series of hills rising and falling.
You know what I like about BoJack? I know you hate BoJack, but
I'm just apathetic.
that's fair. Because he reaches rock bottom and grabs a fucking pickaxe. And there are times where he does start climbing, but every time he starts climbing, he falls and ends up deeper and deeper until he reaches the true final rock bottom. And then, only then is he able to start, like,
getting better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are multiple times where he does start to get better, but keeps falling back into his old habits because
it's not easy.
Yeah,
Change is difficult because
the reason why is because he knows he's a piece of shit, and he feels like he needs to be punished. But because he's a celebrity, the world, like, he does not get punished. Like, people do not punish, so he punishes himself with his self-destructive tendencies.
inevitable.
Yeah. It's not healthy by any means. And it causes him to hurt the people around him. Basically, he does a thing where he pushes away people who try to get close so that he can't hurt them worse later. But it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
So on our topic, we recently were discussing a video that popped up in my feed called "Noodle Has Lied to You." Noodle, of course,
Oh,
is a
yeah.
Content creator who
I love Noodle.
talks about video games and all that jazz. Everybody does.
Yeah, Noodle made a fantastic video on, like, why 60 frames per second isn't necessarily always the best. Actually, I rewatched it a few days ago, completely irrelevant to the video, because my dad sent me a video about the Unity 5 Ocarina of Time project, and it just looked bad.
Oh, by the way, because I looked away and forgot about it, what was going on was Thor was puking his guts out.
Nice.
Yeah.
So one of the issues I have with the Unity 5 Ocarina of Time project, I mean, I have a plethora of issues which I've gone over, but the relevant issue is the animations look like they just took the 24 frame per second animations from regular Ocarina of Time, extended it over 60 frames per second, and use interpolation or not interpolation, tweening to fill in the gaps, which makes it look too smooth, and you don't feel like the weight of each movement. Because to make something look fast, you have it. You use less frames for the movement to make something look fast. When you show when you show a simple tween rather than building the animation from the ground up, it results in it looking sluggish.
So when I was learning animation, one thing we had to learn was tweening is not as good as just like the problem with tweening is that it's even,
Yeah,
which
and
is
that's
not that much an issue if you want something to be nice and even. But the problem is nothing is nice and even, you know?
yeah, and that's what the issue with the Unity Ocarina of Time, and it's my issue with Ship of Harkinian's 60 FPS mode, because they do the same thing, and it makes it look like he's walking on ice the because
Thor, could you?
because it wasn't meant to be at 60 FPS.
Never
Uh,
is.
yeah. Like if you want to take an old game and make it 60 FPS, you're gonna have to actually do the animations from scratch by hand.
Follow your own path. That doesn't sound familiar to you at all.
But yeah, that the 60 FPS video was the video that got me into Noodle years ago when it
It's a
came
very
out.
good video. It's
It is.
And here's the thing: Noodle isn't perfect. Nobody is. So if somebody does like something they think is like a good take, but get it just slightly wrong, that happens. But
Yeah.
there was a video about that which was in relation to his video where he talks about how bloated game design is actually more destructive to the industry than it's helping anybody, and that people using Baldur's Gate 3 as the like standard for what we should be expecting from game design are only should push that as far as like some sort of standard for like perhaps just games of that genre. And it shouldn't be the standard for like indie developers or just everybody on the street.
Uh,
Yeah.
I do think that So, Noodle's video was primarily about how executive meddling results, like a decent chunk of why the shit is like modern games are like extremely unoptimized. Like uh, is because executive meddling pushes them to make it bigger without like without taking into account the actual content. It's the same.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the same issue that Donkey Kong 64 had.
One
like-
thing that I can say is, oftentimes executives look at something with the idea that money equals success. The more money you pump into something, the more money you should get back. This is there's been many discussions about this, and
Yep.
for many people where it's like,
Infinite growth
executives
is
don't
unsustainable.
get it.
Yeah.
And this is incredibly true in the case of Mr. Bobby Kotick, who, as we have been
Yep.
hearing many people discuss recently, was actively damaging the production of Call of Duty.
He's out though. He is out.
Yes, so they're only saying this because he's out and can't take
Yeah.
revenge. But basically, Bobby Kotick's bad history of management would often result in games pulling back features that are actually, good in order to resell them or monetize them, or because they're, just too inconvenient to implement. It's basically a nasty habit many executives have.
Oh yeah. Bethesda is like extremely guilty. Like in when Fallout 4 was being advertised, like one of the main advertising things was, "Oh, we there's an infinite number of quests. There are randomly generated quests that you could do. So you'll never have to stop playing. You'll never run out of things to do." And it's like that's not a good thing. Those are radiant quests. They're useless. They're go to a place and grab thing. They are the most bare bone quests. Also, there's the writing. The writer for Fallout 4 was really, really bad. Like he was also the writer for Skyrim, and he wrote the Dark Brotherhood quest in Oblivion. Like the story of the Dark Brotherhood quests, not the quests themselves.
That's fair. Everybody has to put in work elsewhere, you know.
Well, this actual story of the Dark Brotherhood quest is god awful. The quests themselves are pretty good, though, because it's not just go to place and kill person. It's go to place and kill person in this kind of way as a bonus. My favorite quest is in the Dark Brotherhood was the one where you're at a party and you have to kill everyone without getting caught, one by one.
Oh, absolutely. I love that one.
And that's what people remember about the Dark Brotherhood: the quests, not the story, because the story falls apart really easily. You can't just tell the people that are you can't just tell the higher ups that Lucian's shit had been swapped. You can't bring Lucian the notes that were swapped, uh, despite it clearly coming from someone other than Lucian due to having a different kind of prose.
Absolutely, I get that.
Yeah, they make the decision like, oh well, you have to kill everyone in the sanctuary because any one of them could be the traitor, even though like there's very real chance that the traitor could be not in the sanctuary. And spoilers, the traitor was not in the sanctuary.
Yeah.
Uh,
But it's to get you to the end point of being the guy in charge.
and that's the issue. That is a microcosm of the Bethesda writers, the lead writers, Emil. Oh fuck, he's got a last name that
Blavatsky?
huh?
I don't know. I don't know his last name.
Up this way. Looks like there's a path.
Uh,
I like
I
that
think
Thor
this-
decides to take like a different path, you know, just to fuck with you.
Emil Pagliarulo.
Well,
I knew it started with a P.
I guess.
Yeah.
Different from what I
Emil Pagliarulo is really bad at writing because it really seems like he starts with the twist and then does everything to railroad you to that twist. Like he writes the ending for now. It's the reason why it doesn't really work in the games he writes in is because they're open world games. Like and it's so goddamn convoluted.
It's a little
that
sloppy.
it is extremely sloppy because
Oh.
he's the kind of person who, if someone were, if he was like, he's the kind of person that would make up red herrings whenever people guess the twist, and then act like, he's like a worse version of M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan has gotten a lot better.
I haven't seen any of his his more recent stuff.
Glass is pretty good, and I really did actually. Okay.
I never cared for the Unbreakable series.
So here's my thing.
Thor,
Glass is both a great movie, but its ending left me incredibly sour.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like a 15-minute like just slow like everyone dies or something?
It's one of those endings where like all these characters that you really like and care about die, and the way they die is incredibly realistic but also incredibly pathetic.
Unceremoniously killed.
They're unceremoniously killed in a way that's kind of genius. It basically the bad guy's plan was to basically Glass's plan was to basically 5 different levels of misdirection, which is very clever. On the opposite hand, it's also incredibly disappointing because it's incredibly
Oh,
sad.
that's a corpse.
Oh yeah, it's a giant corpse. It's primordial.
I like that's breaking off partial. Or oh wait, no, that's the part that is gonna be added.
Yep. It's complete.
Hell yeah, put it on.
Loki, we did it.
Oh, he was waiting for that.
Things all of
Oh yeah.
together. I'm sorry. You are here. Why?
His father murdered Heimdall. Vercetti has proof. Take him.
No. Leave him alone. I command it.
You said no more Aesir blood would be spilled. You said family comes first.
Oh yeah, people are turning against Odin.
Being here? He's put your granddaughter in danger. He's made your son miserable.
Loki didn't kill Heimdall. His father did. Your daughter is old enough to make her own mistakes. And
Ooh, that's a good line.
started drinking again, all on his own. Dismissed! You two, a word.
Ooh.
Oh.
Everyone is pissed with Odin now. I think everyone wants Odin dead.
He's not protecting us.
God, I love the giant corpses in the background.
Our boys. We used to tell them stories by a fire. Do you remember?
Oh.
She reminds me of Hera.
We would play and laugh.
What kind of Hera?
In God of War 3? Where
The,
she was
the
just like,
Hera in God of War 3 is an absolute drunkard.
yeah, she was mourning because all of her kids were killed by Kratos. And now Sif is like, you know, going through the same kind of process. I wonder if Hera's gonna get a mention, or if like Kratos is going to see her
Oh.
mourning and think about that.
Turn my father against me. My daughter.
I have no idea what's happening.
You know, I finally thought of something I can teach. Hey, stand down!
Sindri better be right.
Where do
Sindri.
Oh.
Oh, he got the mask.
Oh, he's got the mask. He's got the mask. Oh no.
Got the mask. Odin's gonna be pissed.
Oh. And now I'm back in control of Kratos.
Got out just in time. Pretty sure I burned my bridges.
That was intense. Finally, though, we get back to the house. We have a breather.
Where you would arrive should you find trouble.
Oh, thought you might have been exploring without me.
No, lad.
Hmm?
I was just concerned. Though, now that you mention it,
Lemire.
brother, please, it's all so crowded and tense back home. Don't you miss the three of us out finding our own adventures?
Putting off the inevitable.
Exactly.
It's not the
Well,
worst
I
Oh,
don't think
that's
you
your-
should put off the inevitable.
That's your call for side quest. That just screams you're about to go. If you progress further, there is no turning back. Complete your side quest now. That's what that sounds like to me.
Well, I, for one, think we're ready to return to
Yeah,
Sindri.
Yeah, return to Sindri's when ready. That is we are entering the point of no return.
I think we'll be fine.
Let's go.
Oh, finally, back to Sindri, back to Brock, back to
Odin's
Tyr,
gonna
back.
be there. They're gonna be dead or captured by Odin.
Oh, that would be intense.
Back, everybody. I'll get here. Join us at
Oh,
the table if you're
they're
ready.
actually here.
See? I told you the key would get him home.
Because you tapped it with a hammer.
Man, I love Brock and I love Sindri and I love Freya and I love Tyr and I love everybody. And I'm so happy to be back here. No tension at all. I feel safe, you know?
Not gonna lie, so you do this all the time, and I can't tell if you're doing it to fuck with me, knowing that's gonna make me think that they're probably gonna die, or if you're doing a double line where they are going to die, and you're trying to like make me think that you're trying to make me think they're gonna die, so I wouldn't think they're gonna die.
Oh, we got a cutscene.
Even here.
So we have no choice. We find Surtur, sound Galahorn, and bring Odin to justice. Now.
You'd incinerate every soul in Asgard and call it self-defense.
Does he ever suggest plans or just crap on everyone else's?
The obvious plan is staring you in the face. We don't need Odin to use this. We can slip into Asgard and do it ourselves, right under his nose. We gain the knowledge we need to shatter this prophecy of war once
Hey.
and for all.
Except begging your
Use Fenrir to open up a rift.
They got the big horn, don't they?
Oh, so you expect them to sneak into Asgard blowing a horn that sounds across all the realms?
I expect you to pipe my good butt cheek.
Please, just think about it.
We're
If you need
considering.
a rift, wait, what if you put it on Mimir?
I know this. Shortcuts always have a price. Atreus, you have carried it. What do you think?
I like that he's deferring to Atreus' wisdom.
Something Odin wants
Oh
to do.
yeah,
Best.
because Atreus has the most information.
Yeah.
And now all we need's a way to Asgard.
I know
Oh, I see that face on Tyr.
Yeah,
I know you've questioned why you even pulled me out of that hole.
he knows the way in.
I have too. But it's clear now. This is what I'm needed for. This is my purpose. One last time, I will pick up my spear and I will lead us to Asgard.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me, but if you got a way to Asgard, where's that idea been this whole fucking while?
That's rather a fair question, brother.
You was held Asgard.
You would have gotten us all killed. And we needed to
I mean, that is a fair point.
His destiny. Here it is. It's all led to this.
If we can get inside, I'm going after Odin.
I will not stop you. We can do both.
Spot on, brother. If the mask doesn't give us an out, we'll still have a drop on him.
Works for me.
Let's do it then. And quickly, before he sees us.
Eating like, what are those, dates?
Slow down, you damn spruce. I still want to hear the details on this new way to Asgard you got. Spill it.
It's an ancient path. We can't reach it from here.
Where then?
Let me collect my things and I'll show you.
You ain't got no things. And where are you going with that mask, Rock? That belongs to the kid. He earned it. All you done was make passable dirt suits.
Oh, tensions in the group.
No, it ain't. This ain't right. All the pieces ain't welded together true. Like, what's with him calling you Loki anyway? You know that ain't his name. Hey, I'm talking to you. You never.
Oh shit!
Oh, the face, Odin.
Let go of the boy and face me.
So was he Tyr the entire time, or
The
did
entire
he swap
time.
with Tyr? The entire time?
Wasn't part of the plan, but if he dies, we are square for Heimdall. And honestly, you got a bargain.
I will kill you. Plan on that.
So nice spending time with you again.
Freya, please.
Can't be in two places at once, Frigg.
Oh, he's goading her.
I don't move.
Yeah.
Don't do anything you regret.
I regret many things.
Put on the mask.
Surely you will not be one of them. Unless my son.
I'm in control. Here. Throw me the
Oh, he is not in control.
Oh, I know that face.
Oh yeah.
Too bad, son.
No, they're gonna jump into him and go with him. I bet. Oh.
And he still doesn't get what he wants.
Please, you have to save him. You have to. He can't. You can't. Maybe if I go back to the lake. Stop.
Is it because he's already died once? That's not working. Ooh, I love the porch in the background, providing the lighting. So that's how he disappears.
He doesn't even care. Too bad we saw it earlier when when Brock glitched that one time.
he just slid back.
He slid back and sort of stretched.
Yeah, that was great.
But damn, that reveal. How do you feel about that reveal?
Some pretty good soup.
He makes the best soup. It's so good that even Brock couldn't stand it anymore.
I will say that is a really good twist, though.
It's insanely good. According to the director, he approached the writing team one day and was like, "Hey, what if Odin was always part of the group and he was Tyr all along?" The writers sat down, they talked about it, and got back to him and said, "Yeah, we can do that." And there
That
we
means
go.
the original Tyr was dead the entire time.
You can't run away from this, Kratos. Odin won't stop until we stop him. We need you here.
But Kratos doesn't want to be here. Nor does Atreus.
Yeah. Oh, Dip. The convention is gonna have like Robot Wars style stuff.
By the way, the mission objective is leave.
I love that.
We're going home. We're putting all this behind us.
Father, can we? I want to go hunting.
I will follow.
We are with you, Atreus.
I'm just gonna walk. This feels like a I just want to walk moment.
Oh yeah.
What do we hunt?
I can guarantee you this is gonna be our highest viewed video for this entire series.
Wow, it's gonna get 2 views.
We've gotten like a few views, like 7.
Oh god.
Time to pet the
The
doggies.
doggos.
No, I can't pet the doggies. I'm Kratos. Ah, dang it. And that is popping up on screen, by the way.
What was it?
It was the announcement that my battery is low.
All right.
Don't worry, it'll last the 30 minutes left in the video.
Atreus, violence changes us. You are not weak to feel its effects.
We're all feeling its effects.
Oof.
We're heading the right way. There's broken branches over there. Come on.
You looking for Fenrir?
No, we're hunting.
Seeing it. The knife. Brock. Sindri's face.
So when I played this a year ago, on release date, I powered through the entire game in about 3 to 4 days.
Makes sense. That's usually how I play new releases. Try to knock it out in a single weekend.
I was absolutely devastated when we got to where we are.
Oh,
are
he's
now.
not going to be able to steady his aim.
Accuracy over speed.
Are we ready?
Yeah. Isn't that one of Freya's? Oh, I love that it's just straight up the tutorial again.
Yeah.
Why? That was running.
And so are we.
I don't understand.
An animal is wounded. It must stop the bleeding, or it will die. We have been wounded. This is a distraction.
God, I love how much Kratos has grown as a character.
Even just over the course of this game, not even like speaking of the originals.
Yeah, I mean, I always take the originals into account when I look at him, who he is now.
Kratos has
He
always
is-
been a deep character, no matter what people tell you.
Oh, absolutely. Like, he's always. It's so nice seeing him, like,
I have a pretty good idea what it might be.
grow to a point where he can control his anger and not let it control him.
It's also interesting because you see like his old military knowledge coming back.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second. I want to see if I can pull this up.
What?
Oh, it's not letting me go to my weapon menu.
Take the sleds.
Oh, there we go. Come on.
What are you doing?
I want to see if I can do the thing. It's
What thing?
oh, just by the way. Oh no, apparently it's not letting me. Huh.
What?
I'm supposed to get something from So I recently played the Valhalla DLC, and you're supposed to be able to you're supposed to get a skin for beating it, which lets you play as young Kratos.
Oh, nice. It's probably because you didn't beat it on this file.
Maybe, I don't think so. But fair enough. And let's just buy some more skills while I'm up here.
Yeah.
No, and I definitely do not have enough XP. Dang it. Well, that's just awkward.
About what I'm gonna say to him.
Of course.
Now we gotta go find Sindri.
Mm-hmm. Was he gonna be at the Lake of the Nine?
I'm reminded of my
You called it.
Our actions
Well, that's the first place you met him.
might
Yeah, fair enough.
is not punishment.
feels like it. If I had just
Seen through a deception that fooled us all. Stopped an attack you could not predict. There is no if, Atreus.
Your father's right. There are things
Yeah.
gods cannot.
That's a
He's
good life
right.
lesson, you know.
Yeah.
David Jaffe
He-
is weak. David Jaffe is a coward.
Connor, it's Vicky.
Can you pet them?
No, I can
No.
hook him up.
Come.
I think the pet is a one-time deal.
Well, maybe you can pet them now that they're hooked up.
Fair enough. No. Oh well. Oh no, it's a cutscene.
Take the sled when you're ready.
Okay.
He has to open the gate. Or I have to open the gate. Now they're out in the open world. Maybe I can pet them now.
Yeah.
I do like it when they make you earn petting the dog, you know?
Oh, absolutely. So, I've been playing Cult of the Lamb. Lately.
Which lets you pet the dog follower, of course.
Yeah. Because the Sins of the Flesh is going to be coming out pretty soon, and I want to do it on the channel. I might put a pause on Lies of P to do it. But yeah, I'm going to, because we did not do the, we didn't do the
The DLC, in which we
yeah, the bishops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing the bishops and the Sins of the Flesh.
Fair enough.
It's really gone.
Atreus, if there was anything we could do, I
'Cause let's be honest, I am better at it than you are.
It was stupid of me to hope in the first place.
You have to say it like that?
I mean, it's true. Last time I played, I beat it, like, and bishops without dying.
Yeah, but you weren't having to
I feel like I want to get on a boat and just sail away from here.
having to also do commentary.
You cannot sail away from your mistakes.
Talk to you in the, like,
It's
In
a
the-
different kind of thing. It's different from commentary.
will follow you no matter where you go, little brother.
fair.
Do it toward somewhere.
Oh,
The lift at the end of the bridge, it's the worst. We can get
Kratos, Kratos was speaking from, if you want to set sail, make sure you're sailing somewhere. Get the feeling that's coming from life experience.
Oh, fair enough.
Because I doubt he intended to land in Scandinavia.
True.
Yeah,
He ended
like-
up everywhere. He was basically just going anywhere he could. We know this from
Yeah.
like his Egypt adventures.
Oh yeah. Do you think that they'll ever is somehow manage to make the original intended ending happen?
I don't think so. I think everybody's sort of moved on from that.
That's fair.
Because it's not
It was
even
an
because that
interesting
wasn't even the
concept.
original ending intent.
Atreus.
That was just Cory Balrog's an idea. The original was that Kratos just because becomes Thanatos.
He'll be here.
Remember, David Jaffe is weak.
Yeah.
He becomes the god of death. Yeah, very, very much from the mind of the man who brought
sucks
us
at
Sweet
Metroid
Tooth.
Dread.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Fair enough. This is why I dreaded coming back.
Why you? Hey, it's okay. David Jaffe dreads a lot, but not enough.
Oh.
Sindri,
Oh, is his eyes still open?
We're not letting Odin get away with this.
Would that be the Odin you invited into my home?
We were all fools.
But some of us were bigger fools than others, aren't we?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I gave you everything. My skills, my friendship, my home, my secrets, my treasures. And you just kept taking. And now what have I got? Not even my family.
Jeez.
You want sorry? This is what sorry looks like.
He's not even wearing his gloves anymore.
What can we do?
We.
There is no we.
There is no we. There's only you. No matter what the cost. So what you can do is get the fuck out of my sight.
Ooh.
Sindri
That is a
Sindri
broken
is
man.
Broken.
Yeah. That's the first time he's cussed, as far as I know.
He's also not wearing his gloves anymore.
Yeah. Gloves came off.
Yeah.
He doesn't care if the sparks hurt him.
He doesn't care what happens to him anymore.
He's gonna be pounding away at that anvil until he dies.
I thought we were his family too.
We were.
This
What's
is
next?
the
We can-
scene that.
Freya, return home and prepare for war.
So that is the scene that basically told me I need to play this game with you.
No. But I know
Because I
Because
knew you would love that. Even if it hurt,
Oh.
you'd love it.
Oh, I do love it.
It is vengeance.
I have tears running down my cheeks. I fucking love it.
Leads back to
Every path I walk leads back to vengeance.
Maybe that's all we have left.
We must return, Freya.
At what point
Vengeance
does-
for his wife, vengeance for his daughter, vengeance for his family.
Vengeance for his wife, vengeance for his friend.
Well, Sindri and Brock were family.
Yeah. Oh god, if Mimir dies, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
How are they gonna kill Mimir?
I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if they found a way. Maybe they put the mask on him and it destroys him in his entirety.
That'd be brutal.
That would be.
By the way, since we are in the area, do you remember this from the first episode?
This isn't what
Yeah, the lightning that got frozen.
Yeah.
Can we climb up it to
No,
Asgard?
we can't.
We know Atreus. We know.
Is there any significance to it other than being a landmark at this point?
Kinda.
Be ready for war.
better to have weapons than not.
Let's do that while we're here.
Tyr didn't want to
The
intimidate
lightning?
anyone with his armaments, lad, but rather had them on hand in case
Let's find our way to the map. Map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. There we go. There's the gateway. Boom.
and was forced.
Because I want to head to that because we have a place to go that I wasn't sure we need to go to yet.
We really took everything from Sindri.
Are we
But
doing that optional area?
Yes.
No matter how spotty.
Any of you wondering why?
I know we should go see Freya.
I kind of want to continue the story.
Well, there's something important in the optional area.
Aye. A few
Okay.
last adventures to take our minds off the state of, well,
Nope.
everything.
And there's that right there. What can I say? I'm a loot goblin.
Oh, did you hear that? Because Boeing hasn't fixed its issues, they're trying to petition for exemption from the safety rules.
Boeing.
Yeah, the airplane company. The company
Oh.
that makes the airplanes. This was they're them asking for exemption from the regulations happened just hours before one of their planes had the window blow out.
An airplane company isn't bothering with airplane regulation? Why?
They're trying to argue that they have too many issues that can't be resolved, so they should be exempt from the rules. And then about 5 hours later, the window blow out.
If you have so many issues that you need that you can't fix it, that's proof that you need to fix it.
Exactly. Either fix it or go bankrupt.
Did I miss a portal? Maybe it's just taking a while to load.
It's Odin's devious trap.
Oh, there it is.
Imagine if the portal just didn't open.
That'd be really awkward.
That'd be terrifying.
Let's see, where is it? There we go. Am I going the right way? No, I took a wrong turn.
But yeah, so on the 4th, they had a newsletter which was basically like, we need to get through 2024 without any controversies. And then on the 5th was the window event.
That's the thing when you got like these major companies. They're always trying to find ways to, not pay their dues.
Oh yeah.
Avoid the work.
Yeah. Like, the regulations are written in blood.
Yep.
Like, for every regulation is a company that at one point
Okay,
did
I
the
definitely
thing.
went the wrong way. Did I? I hate that you can't zoom in on the map any more than this. Because there's always like a fog effect and too much text. I think I'm just going to Freyr's camp.
Maybe.
There we go. I gotta do the long way around.
God, you want to hear this person's response to the kid beating Tetris?
Is it the lady who did the
Oh no. She is a bitch, and she is rightfully being mocked. Okay, I will talk about her before I read this. So there was this British, or there was this UK
newscaster?
news. Yeah, it was Sky News, I believe. Who always has the worst takes. And her response was, "Wow, this kid needs to go outside and touch grass." Because Sky News still thinks that video games are like the 90s. Like, people who play video games are like the 90s stereotype. Neckbeard, lives in the basement, surrounded by bottles of piss.
Oof.
Like, they still think that's what gamers are, instead of people. And so, yeah, she, like, the Blue Scooty beating Tetris is monumental. Anywho, this other person's response to it was, well, actually, you can't beat the game. Tetris is an ongoing game where you shuffle multiple shapes and the speed increases as the difficulty does. I've beaten thousands of players on Facebook, and I got really addicted to this game. Play at your own risk. It's like, buddy, buddy.
It's Tetris. It's the most famous game of all time.
Yeah, everyone knows what Tetris is, and yes, it can be beaten.
Everybody knows it's the most like addictive game of all time. We
Yeah.
stole it from Russia for that very reason.
He was commenting on the video, explaining how like the video was the video that went viral about the kid beating Tetris. Like it really feels like this person read the title and made the comment without actually watching the video.
The nose cannot.
Does that make you wish you could turn into an animal every once in a while?
No.
And here he goes.
Do you think if Kratos could turn into an animal, what animal do you think he'd turn into?
Uh. Oh god. That is a tough one. Probably a bear.
That's fair. I can see it.
Bears are famously known for being protective of their young.
I'm glad we can agree on that at least.
Went over that ridge, but we can't follow her at this time of night.
And also being really difficult to kill.
True. I do love this. Being able to summon the doggos.
Mm-hmm.
Because all dogs are puppies at heart. Especially
yeah.
the old ones. The older they are, the more puppy they are. I'm sure you can absolutely agree since you have a puppy yourself.
Dozer is right here, resting his head on my knees.
Exactly.
Oh,
Dozer
you
is
saw
puppy.
what the fuck?
It's happening again. Yeah.
It always happens here.
I think it's just like a texture issue.
Oh god, that took a while for the fog to load in.
Flare, that's gotta be Birger. She wants us to rescue him. You can head back now, Helka. I'll take it from here.
Oh right, the boat. I forgot about that.
Yeah. We got the flying boat.
I love flying boats. I do like that they give Mimir his own seat.
Yeah, they sort of give him like a little position next to Boy. Look at this. This is beautiful. After all we went through, we deserve a little serenity.
How could Birger have survived a fall like that?
Magic, perhaps.
Let's make sure to ask once we've extricated him from this situation.
Look at this. This is beautiful. Oof, look at these clouds. They didn't need to go this hard on clouds.
I hope that it becomes storm clouds. And you gotta fight things while on the boat.
So Santa Monica Studios is a small studio
So scared at this place.
by
Yeah.
AAA standards. Oh,
Yeah.
the studio that made God of Ragnarok is only about 250 people strong.
Atreus!
I'm fine. You?
Santa Monica is a small studio compared to, say, Bethesda. On that note, I have played every single Santa Monica game I can get my hands on, but I do not care for
What happened?
for Starfield.
More reason to find a way out.
Starfield's a piece of shit. Oh wait. Yeah. The Bethesda game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a piece of shit.
Yep.
Also written by Emil. Also written by Emil.
Fair enough. All right.
What was it? Tagler. I don't remember. I'm not gonna try.
Silver, have you noticed something yet in this picture frame?
Signal. Birger's alive.
Yeah. The frozen lightning.
Yeah.
You see what I'm seeing?
A lightning bolt. Except.
Frozen lightning.
Frozen?
Like the
But
one
we
made
didn't fight
mean,
Thor here,
Thor
did
is
we?
here.
But why would there be one just
But someone else did.
Vanaheim?
Somebody else fought Thor here. With this
Yep.
axe.
Probably Kratos' wife.
By the way, as I said, beautiful. Look at this. This is so freaking cool.
Oh yeah, I love
And it's
savannas.
huge. It's huge, and it's completely optional. Look at this.
You know,
There's so much here. So much detail. This is like an entire extra game world in and of itself, and this is optional. And you can actually talk to these guys.
was that like a brush?
Perhaps.
The day this valley was destroyed, my spirit was torn, split in two. Part of me, it lies out there with my regrets. Perhaps if this brooch was stolen, it would uncloud my mind. I could find peace.
What do you remember of the day you died?
Everything is hazy. I remember I was nervous. This brooch. I planned to propose to my beloved.
What's the difference between a brooch and a brooch?
Restore me. Restore
I
my
couldn't tell
memory.
you.
Then I can
By the way,
tell
you're breathing a little
you
heavily.
all I know of that day.
Your remains.
That's weird.
Where are they?
I was looking out upon the valley. Then the ground shook. I tried to dodge a pillar as it collapsed. I must not have made it.
This spectre may be able to tell us what happened in this valley, brother.
But yeah, they pretty much tell you the story of
Mother was, you know,
how wife met Thor,
It means nothing. We do
which is
not
always
know
cool, you know?
here.
True, but that frozen bolt tells an unfinished story. If we want to know what really happened here, we need to know what that spirit remembers.
I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. God, Frozen Lightning is such a cool set piece.
Absolutely.
Speaking
Completely
of
unnecessary.
Speaking of lightning, you still need to see the Lightning Thief series.
It's true, I do.
I like episode 4. Yeah, 4.
But you were kind of neutral on 3.
I liked 3. There are just certain things about 3 that I didn't like. Overall, I thought it was pretty good. I like the direction that they're taking. There are things I think could have been handled better.
That's
All right.
fair. It is the inevitability of writing.
I do think. I will say, I think that
Oh, shoot.
honestly, I think the movie handled the meeting with Medusa a little bit better.
Yeah, so this Drake just sort of hangs around and harasses you while you're here. At least until you kill him later.
might be magical.
They are a bit odd. What would you have us do about them?
I don't know. Maybe if we came back at night, they'll change somehow.
Anyway, you want to start doing sign-offs? We are an hour 29 in.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go for a bit more.
Oh, okay, we can do a bit more. I wasn't sure how far you wanted to go this stream, actually.
How much more of the main story?
Oh, we are approaching the end game.
All right. How far can we go? So if we go a bit further, then next week would probably be the last episode, maybe.
Yeah, let's find out what we need to do for Freya.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's
Let's
Freya's.
see what she needs, because I'm trying to think.
Well, even if we finish the story, like in like half an hour next episode, we still have Valhalla.
True.
And she will not turn away allies in her vengeance.
Aye, it's all our vengeance now. And no more fake Tyr to twist our minds around. What a mockery he made of Tyr's desire for peace and mine.
Gosh, Tyr Odin is so great. I'm not even gonna pretend otherwise. That's just great.
Yeah. Oh, should we talk to Pro ZD?
Nah, he just gives us missions.
Oh, he has no. Did you see Freya floating a bit?
I did not.
Her feet looked like they were off the ground. I think her shadow was slightly misaligned.
Oh, fair enough. To be fair, all games have that issue because technically they are all floating
Baldur's
off the
Gate.
ground.
Baldur's Gate. Well, yeah, but it's the alignment of the shadow that really helps sell that they are on the ground.
True.
Baldur's Gate is really bad about textures not loading in, like until like 30 seconds into a cutscene.
Oof.
And I'm playing on a PS5.
There are more than a few games that have had that issue in the past. I think it's like an issue with just the engine. Unreal 4 is way more noticeable on the Unreal 3. Like, you could be playing like any game on Unreal 3 and they'd just be doing it left and right.
Yeah. That's why I think stylized graphics look better than realistic graphics, because there's not as much issue with that.
Unite the elves. Just like that. Unite the elves after centuries of war. Well, they really like me and all fun.
And you? To Valheim.
Yes. To find Sigurd and muster the free Valkyries.
Midgard has no army.
No Niflheim, no Jotunheim.
That leaves only Svartalfheim.
I'll go to Svartalfheim. Sindri?
Oh.
Are you sure? I said I'll go.
He didn't say if he's gonna come back.
Well, we'll find out.
Good luck to us all.
God, Odin is such dick.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I can feel the tears on your cheeks.
It was a really good twist.
And it was brutal, too. Look at this serene
Oh, yeah.
painting.
I almost envy everyone else's impossible mission.
Well, our mission is to go to Muspelheim to find the last
Surtur, right?
giant. Surtur, yeah. We want to do that this stream or next? I think we could do it in 30 minutes if we push.
Let's do it this stream.
Cool.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's rescue Surtur and then we'll call it.
All right. I've always loved the visual design of Muspelheim.
Yeah. I unlocked the secrets in his shrine when I was in Muspelheim with Thor.
Thor.
Don't worry. He didn't see me go in.
That was not my worry.
Now look, when we find Surtur, we'll have to convince him to combine with his wife, Sinmara.
Combine.
Yeah. When the two of them, join, they'll create an enormous Asgard-destroying monster.
Oh my.
Oh, we're gonna see a giant monster?
Apologies. I have
Are we gonna get a,
regarding negotiations with Rossfelder in Helheim. My thinking is that she may be more amenable to speaking with a member of the, deceased. Mimir, you're needed.
Oh, death is a skill now. I suppose these two can survive a bit without me. Brother, you wouldn't mind.
No Mimir.
Yeah, we're losing Mimir for this.
Oh, I like Mimir. Mimir is legit my favorite character out of the
cast?
Yeah.
Even more than Sindri and Brock?
Surtur's wife.
Yeah.
Where is she?
Oh.
Yeah.
You're off the Christmas list.
Good thing Christmas was 2 weeks ago.
Dang.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
I have all year to get back on the list.
You dirty sneak.
I wonder if they saw their prophecy and decided to isolate themselves in their home realms to fight it.
Understandable.
Hopefully they'll understand why Ragnarok needs to happen now.
Kill it. Kill his birds. Because we need some kind of vindication.
You excited for a Steven Universe fusion dance?
Aw, yeah.
Gonna see him turn into a giant woman.
Honestly, I like the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance more than
Steven Universe? Fair enough.
Yeah. God, did you watch the episode? So Lily Orchard made a video a couple months, about a month ago, I think, maybe 2. But she was like, I changed my mind. Steven Universe is actually good. And then proceeds to actually shit on it more, continues perpetuating the idea that the diamonds are Nazis, accuses Rebecca Sugar of being a pedo, and then in the end is like, and also accuses her of being racist, and then is like, now I've grown as a person over these last few years. It's like, no, you just doubled down on the stuff.
I'll say this. Steven Universe has really bad frame 1, frame 2 kind of narrative discussion. But it gets much better at that, like, the further the series goes along.
Yeah, because the first season was having trouble finding its footing, as most shows do.
To be fair,
But
the back and forth camera A, camera B setup exists for a reason.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because it's like the easiest way to do like that kind of setup. So I don't blame anybody for relying on it when like you don't know how to frame a shot in an interesting way.
Yeah, but once they figured out like, well, there's very few shows that aren't spin-offs that get their first season perfectly.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, thank you.
The Great Divide would like to have a word with you.
That is clearly not the fault of the creative team, and is the fault of other individuals who got involved in the creative process who should not have.
Actually, I think the reason why The Great Divide was so hated was probably just because it was the episode that had the most reruns.
Oh, absolutely a part of that, yeah.
Because season 1 had far more standalone episodes than the other seasons.
It's why it appears the most, yeah.
Yeah, that's why most reruns were season 1. And The Great Divide is one that has like the most.
I do not know how to get to that one. I do not remember.
Can you get? Is that a ramp that you can go up?
Nope. I don't think I can.
Really?
No, I can't.
It's so weird. It looks like you should be able to.
Maybe I need to get it from this side?
Something ahead. Ready.
No, I can't. Oh. It's this again.
Oh.
This nonsense.
This bullshit.
There we go. Brother, that is my favorite rune ability.
Yeah. The
Weapon
raining down
rain
from the
is,
sky.
you know,
The goddamn Aldrich attack.
absolutely love it.
I do
Classic,
too.
classic attack. There we go.
I love it when I'm not having to fight Aldrich.
That's fair.
I'd love to see Kratos crush a watermelon with his hands.
Let us find Surtur.
God, what's that comic where it's like it's somebody being held in like an interrogation room, and they're like, "Tell us what you know, or we'll have to get physical." And then like the lady with like the really big thighs crushes a watermelon between her legs.
Oh yeah, and the guy's like, "I'll never tell."
And then it's like just cuts to like a bunch of to like the aftermath, and this lady has like a bunch of blood on her thighs, and she's like, they always say no. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Surtur. That was easy. I guess I can just relax. By the way, that was me forgetting about that and leaving my controller on my
the
table.
I love that. That didn't even seem like a hit. That seemed just like him turning around, like just waving you off.
Oh,
And I love that.
absolutely. Oh,
Makes
and a
me
second one.
One of my favorite I love it whenever like someone does a show of power without intending to do a show of power.
Absolutely, I totally get it. Like from a writing perspective, it's like somebody just casually flexes and it like just causes destruction. Always a great like writing motif.
Yeah. Like One Punch Guy does that a lot for comedic reasons.
I love when they do it in Mob Psycho.
I still need to see that.
You definitely do, if
I
only
know.
because it's like perfect.
I know. I've had multiple people say I would love Regan.
You would love Regan, you would love Mob, and you would love every single character in that entire show. Like, if you like even like an instance of One Punch Man, Mob Psycho is that formula perfected. Like, not even close. It is absolutely just a brilliant realization of what that formula is.
Yeah, one of my favorite episodes of One Punch is the mosquito episode.
That is a good one.
Because
it shows that even a comedy person is like...
Well, a comedy person can only be defeated by comedic situations. And working so hard to get rid of a mosquito is a comedic situation.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or to get rid of a fly.
It takes as many punches as it would take to be funny.
Exactly. And that's why he would always beat Superman and Goku.
Mm.
The question is, would he be able to beat Arale?
I think I don't think he'd even fight Arale. I think they'd team up and play video games, of which he would
Yeah.
lose all the time.
They'd get ready for a fight, but then something would distract them both.
We'd be together again.
We are together.
Heart.
Oh.
Got her heart. She's got mine. It's not much, but it's enough.
Yeah, they gave each other hearts.
Yeah, I love Surtur's design. It's very simple, but it's very like
I
befitting of a
like it.
primordial entity.
Oh yeah.
And Odin will
Sometimes I
succeed.
think people like
All realms
over
will
design
fall.
characters.
He gives me, on the topic of primordial entities, he gives me like Atlas vibes.
I won't sacrifice her any
Like
more
Atlas Shrugged.
than you would him.
No, Atlas from God of War 2, 3.
Two Chains of Olympus.
Come,
Okay.
play.
Well, 2 and 3 kind of blur together. I can never remember what happens in which one.
That's fair.
Like the things that
May I see them?
the Temple of Pandora is
Obviously, the first
so
game.
iconic. Yeah, I know. It's so iconic, and that's why I remember the things of the first game far better. Like, I remember which events happened in the first game far more than the others, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, he's...
Fire in those. They are not of these lands. It shouldn't matter.
He's gonna upgrade them.
Yeah, that could work.
Ooh, he's inspired.
Put those in here. And I'll
What?
become your monster.
Oh!
At all.
Oh, it's like looking at a mirror.
You have to combine.
Oh.
Sure this'll work?
I also
Oh,
love that he's got like frost on his shoulders.
yeah, because Heart is of of a frost giant.
Yep.
Or a frost primordial.
Yep.
Oh, God, that line is like...
Not here. Follow me.
I will become your monster. That is like the last thing Kratos wants to hear someone say to him.
Absolutely.
Mr. I am your monster no more.
He has to turn somebody into a monster now.
He has to be Athena. He has to get everything wrong
Wait.
now.
Which is
Place where Niflheim and Muspelheim
There we go. Now we can make a monster.
into existence. You won't be able to get through this, huh?
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's great.
It's such a great effect. It's a casual show of like just how strong he is.
Still me.
Oh, yeah. I love how effortless he does things.
What awaits us at this spark of the world? Magic, primordial stuff. With your blade, my heart,
Sorry, I get sneezing when people talk about magic.
big.
You're allergic to magic.
You'll like it.
but what'll happen when
Do
we
you
Oh,
believe in
You,
magic?
you have the monster allergy.
Won't be me anymore.
But how will you or
What, did you forget about monster allergy?
going to attack Asgard?
I forgot about that. Tell me.
Right?
Monster Allergy was a show. It was basically an off-brand version of like Juniper Lee or Jake Long. Basically, this kid was going to a sneezing fit whenever like magical shit was happening nearby, and
Mm.
then he would go figure out what it is and fight it.
Okay.
I'll meet you.
Yeah, it was in the early to mid 2000s, back when uh, that was the main kind of show.
Surtur to start this war.
But what other choice do we have?
None.
I get you.
It was on Kids WB.
Fair enough. To be fair, every single show was trying to be the new Jackie Chan Adventures.
This is it.
What about Sinmara? Should we have
Jackie Chan Adventures is so good.
It had hurt her too much.
more
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I still love Jackie Chan Adventures even to this day. Like, you sit me down and you're like, hey, we're gonna watch an episode of Jackie Chan Adventures. I'd be like, yeah, hit me with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with Jackie Chan Adventures that I can think of.
Sorter, stabbing you
Like, even the annoying kid sidekick isn't even an issue.
Your dad's now got my fire in those blades. If enough of me and the spark's fire go into enough of her, it should work.
Okay.
Come here.
Alright, I'm about to shove these blades into his chest. Isn't that gonna be fun?
Hell yeah. Then are we gonna find his wife and shove our blade into that chest as well?
No.
No?
He doesn't want her involved.
That's understandable.
Also,
Kratos is probably gonna respect that decision.
also
Oh, now
serious
this
talk.
is him trying.
Absolutely. Also, serious talk. No ass crack. This man has no ass.
He's basically Hank Hill.
Oof. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at this entire set piece.
Oh yeah. I love
Even
Nebulas.
Kratos is ignited.
Oh god. Oh no, that's the chains. They're burning into his skin again. I love that his head is empty.
Oh yeah. Very, very primordial entity.
Combine them. You get Ragnarok.
Ah, so that's how you combine.
They don't make me do a button press, which is always a shame. I've always been fond of like the button press when you're ready kind of thing.
Oh, he is loving this.
Oh, I see we failed.
Oh no, he's gonna like come up as like a massive monster. Probably step back from the edge.
Oh,
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
oh shoot.
Odin must have said that.
Let's do this. We got a
Yeah,
Valkyrie
these are the-
fight.
Do they have a shared health bar?
No, they just got 2 health bars on either side. I'm just dealing a ton of damage.
To both?
No, apparently they have a shared health bar.
Yeah! So that's what I was... That's so weird.
I just ripped through them. To be fair, this is on easy, as I've said before.
There's probably another phase.
Oh, yeah.
God, I love the Bifrost. Also, oh fuck, they're Bifrost powered now.
Oh, shit. Boy in danger.
So they're gonna come in and steal the kill.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, nice. You got on the comeback.
Oh, shoot. They got them tag team moves.
I love tag team moves. It's really hard to do a multi-enemy boss fight without it being a gank fest.
True. I don't even think even Dark Souls gets it right all the time.
Oh, definitely. It doesn't get it right all the time.
I think Liza P gets pretty close to doing it right, though.
Yeah, the Black Rabbit the Black Rabbit Brotherhood isn't actually as bad as people make it out to be. I think they have the same issues. You got it's the same issues people have with the Orphan of Kos in Bloodborne. Like people tend to be too defensive about it,
Mm.
and Lies of P
Oh,
is a game
fuck.
that rewards aggression.
Okay. Let me. Fuck. Come on, give
You
me
have
that health.
you have,
There we go.
you have a respawn, right? Boy can
Yeah,
revive you.
I gotta revive. Oh fuck. Okay. Thankfully, I got this. I got this. Da-na-na-na. You got this. Okay, you can definitely tell I do not got this. I am definitely getting sloppy. Well, there we go. Boom!
Get away from him!
Hell yeah! I love. Oh, did you break the mask?
I don't think I did.
No, you didn't. You got it though.
Oh, beautiful camera shot. Ugh. That's what it's all about, you know? End of the day, you just want a shot like that.
Did it work? Sorter! Are you there?
Alright, let's see what we've unlocked.
Gale Flame.
Yeah, it's an power up for the spear.
Oh, I love that.
Help us attack Asgard?
Oh, blow the
Oh,
horn.
Great! Hear that? All we have to do is call him with Gjallarhorn when we're ready. Let's head back to Moospawn. We can take the Mystic
oof.
Gateway back from there.
Alright, you ready to call it?
Yeah.
Let me just get this health.
And then next episode is going to be Ragnarok.
Yep. We're saving here. And let's do our sign off.
Alright, thank you everybody for watching. This has been God of War Ragnarok. We're coming close to the end. Next episode will probably be the finale, maybe, or the episode after. I don't know how long Valhalla is gonna take.
Probably not too long, depending on the difficulty I put it at.
Okay. So yeah, next episode will probably be the finale then. There are other stuff on the channel. I am playing Lies of P, as we mentioned. There is also a uh, Night in the Woods Let's Play going on, played by our friend Biddy. Um, there's a couple tabletop RPGs going on, such as my homebrew campaign, World of Fear, where the players are pirates and they're currently stuck in a time loop. In the last episode, they had to face off against a pseudo Trask, so go check it out to see how that episode, or to see how that ended up. So 2/3 of the episode was lost due to a blue screen, unfortunately. The other campaign going on is System Wasteland, a homebrew system created and run by our friend Chalkby, where aliens turn the world into a JRPG. That one's gonna be coming to an end pretty soon. And finally, there is Tabletop Thursday, where every Thursday, me, Biddy, and Chalkby play Tabletop Simulator. And finally, it is time for the common challenge of the day. I've had a common challenge I've been thinking about for a while, ever since Chalky posited the question in my Discord server.
What is it?
What kind of boss music would you have?
Probably very sad boss music, or maybe clown music.
I would have something that primarily uses pianos, probably a somber tone, with like strings in the background and the sound of like a ticking clock that either gets faster or slower depending on the fight, depending on the mood of the fight. Maybe gets slower as the fight as my health whittles down. Uh, yeah, probably gets slow. I think it'd probably be one that like gets slower until it just stops upon my death.
Oh, that's brutal. I love it.
All right.
Yeah,
So
my
with
boss fight
that out of the
circus
way,
music.
yeah. So with that out of the way, that's all I have to say. But good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. And remember, I don't know what you should be remembering, but remember it.
Remember.